Y'all don't understand the frustration I acquired right now. I had a video fully ready to be published on YouTube. I deleted that by accident. That made me mad because it's like a 30-minute video basically discussing what we're gonna talk about in this video. I hope you guys really enjoy this, man. I made so many videos of it. But what you about to watch is a series called Teenager's Block. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, hey y'all, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Andrew. You guys are probably here for two reasons. One reason could be that you probably came across my video and you were interested and you probably clicked on. Second reason could be that you probably seen on my social media platform, Snapchat, where I said that I was going to create a series on YouTube or whatever platform I decide to post this on, where I was going to create a series where I talk about things that us teenagers face throughout our daily lives. And the series is going to be called Teenager's Block. The reasons why I called it Teenager's Block is because you know how we're told how writers or authors face this thing called writer's block, where they're stuck in this zone where they're not able to come up with ideas or come up with writing, and you know, just holding them back. Well, basically it's the same thing but in a daily basis type of ideal. Example I could give y'all is like bullying, us figuring out our sexuality, fashion, suicide, things of that nature that us teenagers face throughout our teenage years. The reason why I felt like I had to create a series on YouTube talking about these things and even more topics in the future is because nowadays you really don't even see people post on social media or anything on the internet where they talk about serious things that us teenagers face, serious topics. And I feel as if, you know, I wanted to be one of those people who actually help others by creating a video, giving advice, giving personal stories, you know, talking about these things, you know, give people closure, you know. I wanted to do this. I felt motivated to do this because it's something I would love to watch. You know, who wouldn't want to watch something like that? That's why I'm here today, creating this video, and I'm glad that you guys are here. Today's topic that we're gonna talk about is low self-esteem, self-confidence, and loving yourself. The reason why I wanted this to be the first episode was because this is something I face, which is low self-esteem. I truly do not fully love myself, and it's holding me back from accomplishing so much throughout my life. I just don't love myself. The reason why I feel that way is because when I was in middle school, I used to get bullied. People are probably like, this is cliche, you know, I heard this story so many times. There's a reason why you heard this story so many times. Bullying can really affect the mindset of a young person, especially when I was in 6th and 7th grade. That could do a lot of damage to a young child who's developing, who's creating character, who's figuring out their life at such a young age to grow up. What I used to get bullied for was in 6th grade, I used to get bullied because I was heavy set. Now what I mean by that is I was fat. I was not the most attractive kid in my class. I wasn't the most, you know, funniest, didn't have the best personality, and that's okay because I was young. People used to pick on me because I was fat. They used to call me names like fat self, fat ass, ugly, and they used to say that I would never pull a girl and this and that. You know, that really did damage to me because at a young age, you know, I felt like I couldn't wear certain clothing. You know, I couldn't go out there and talk to people because they're probably gonna call me fat and ugly and stuff. So I really didn't have that much friends in 6th grade. And in 7th grade, me progressing from the 6th grade through the 7th grade during the summer, I stopped eating a lot, and I stopped eating certain things, which caused me to lose a lot of weight. For me to get really skinny, you know, I felt like that was gonna solve my problems. You know, I used to run a lot, used to go to the gym, cardio to get rid of some of that fat. My 7th grade year, I used to be called names still. I used to get bullied, and I was like, what? I was confused because I feel like I didn't solve anything, you know. I used to be called, you know, really skinny, weak, and I was still not the most attractive kid, so, you know, I would be called ugly, and I still wouldn't pull any girls. Why would that matter? At 7th grade, and etc. And you know, that really like held me down, and still felt like I couldn't wear certain things, you know. And the funny thing is, my best friend was one of those bullies too. He used to like put me down and call me all these names day to day, and you know, I will never forget that. And you know, as I grew up and I reached high school, you know, of course I learned a few things, and you know, I stopped getting bullied, which is good. I don't get bullied no more. The point is, now I don't get picked on. That's amazing. You know, I grew a little bit from when I was in 6th and 7th grade to now, which I'm a junior in high school. That's clearly understandable. Of course, you're gonna grow. You know, we're young, we're gonna grow. Our bodies are gonna grow. Maturity levels are gonna grow. Personality-wise, we're gonna grow. You know, our character's gonna grow, and who we are, we're just gonna grow in general. And you know, that's the beauty. The reason why I brought that up is because, like I said, those are the reasons why it's holding me down from being the person who I feel like I could fully be, and it's holding me back from confidence. Confidence is such an important thing that us human beings acquire. Confidence help us or prevent us from achieving something, a goal, a want. What it prevented me from doing was playing sports, from associating with certain people because I felt like I wasn't good enough. It prevented me from doing really good in my schoolwork. Now what I mean by that, because I felt like I wasn't good enough, I wasn't smart enough. I just didn't believe it when people used to call me smart, I'm attractive, and I just believe it. And that sucks because confidence just really plays a big part in my life. I wish I really had confidence because I could have been achieving so much. When I look around at my friends and my loved ones, so much better than I am. They're like achieving so much. Some of my friends, man, some of them are getting record deals, working towards the career they want. They're getting scholarships to these colleges. They're getting accepted at such a young age. Like, how come I cannot do something like that? How come I feel as if I'm not good enough because of what I was taught at a young age? The advice I could give you guys, do not put yourself in a situation where you're loving someone else when you barely even know how to love yourself. Now what I mean by that is for you to jump into a relationship or for you to have a strong bond with somebody where it deals with love or a connection. If you barely could love yourself, what makes you think you could love someone else for you to get to know someone more than how you know yourself? No one knows who they are at a young age. It's kind of selfish if you're gonna put someone in a situation where they feel as if something happens and you know you bring them down because you truly don't know how to love yourself, and that sucks. Do not love someone when you barely know how to love yourself. The second advice I could give you guys is that if you feel like you have toxic people in your life, if you feel as if there's people constantly bringing you down, just toxic, bringing negativity in your life, not positive energy, take them out of your life. Cut them out of your life. Now, why I brought this as an advice is because this is something I did. I cut off so many people out of my life because they're bringing so much negative energy and constantly bringing me down and trying to remind me of who I'm not and reminding me of who I could become. If you don't have support from those, no matter if it's from friends to loved ones to your damn pet fish, your goat, your dog, holding you back from accomplishing a lot in your life, cut them out of your life because they're just gonna be a burden. Another advice I could give you guys is to never feel as if you're not doing enough. You know, you feel like you're not good enough for anybody. If there's a girl you want to talk to, man, go talk to that girl. If there's a guy you want to talk to, go talk to that guy. Don't feel as if you're not good enough for them because they do not know who you are. And not only that, in a relationship way, but don't feel as if you're not good enough. That's something I regret thinking because that prevented me from creating relationships with people for me to do so much good in my life, you know. That's just been holding me back. One last advice I could give you guys is never stop dreaming. Don't let your low self-esteem and low confidence prevent you from, like I said, accomplishing things. Now, life is like a stairwell. You know, we're all at the bottom of the stairwell, but every level of the stairwell, every step until we reach the top is our goals, our wants, you know, our ideal of what we perceive as perfection. We're all trying to reach the top, but we're all right here. And that's the beauty of life. We're all trying to go through all these steps to reach the top. Now, why I brought that up is because I want y'all to know that always put goals and always have a plan ahead of you and to not let your low self-esteem prevent you from accomplishing what you could become up here, then still holding you down later on your life down here. I hope you learned something from this video, because you know I wouldn't be here for no reason spitting out facts and spitting out personal stories in my life just to talk bullcrap. I'm gonna have my social media, my Instagram, my Snapchat down below, and also for y'all to give me topics of what I could talk about in the future. Like I said, I hope you guys learned something from this video. I'll be creating more once every week, or probably twice a week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video, and I hope you learned something. And this is Teenagers Block.